Hello and welcome. My name is Nancy, aka Zuli, and I am the founder of Arts at the Castle House. First off, I want to thank you for clicking on my video, and I just want to go ahead and jump right into it. So, I just had an amazing weekend at Houston's first ever Hello Houston event. And this is an event where it was brought to us here by a few companies, but the main ones being, of course, the Superior Labor and Eric's Small Things, as well as Cute Things from Japan. And there were also other vendors like Yoshikawa Paper and Paper Plats. So I was fortunate enough to be able to work this event on Friday and Saturday as a volunteer. And I went on Sunday just to have some fun and do some of the workshops and do some shopping. And today I'm going to go through my haul that I had over the last 3 days. And so I bought quite a few items, I will tell you that. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee or tea, water, whatever your beverage of choice is, because I do tend to get kind of chatty. So first off, let me show you this. So they had a lot of exclusive events for this. One of them being this amazing tote. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the Superior Labor, they have some amazing products, mainly leather and canvas type products. And this is one of the ones that they did specifically for this Hello Houston event. And it has, it's a collaboration with Eric's Small Things, Cute Things from Japan, and of course Superior Labor. And they did some really great things here. So it was called Hello Small Things or Hello Houston. And they did some really amazing embossing here. There's some awesome print work that they did here. This is my favorite. So as part of this, they did a tag that says Superior Labor 2026, and it has Houston on it. And so I'm not sure if you can see this very well, so I'm trying to get it as close as possible, but it says Houston right there. And so I had to have this tote. And what I love about this is that it has this beautiful pouch here. It's a pretty moderate size. The bottom does have leather on the edges, helping it be more durable. The handles are very sturdy and thick. And then the back also has some special stamping here. So it says, enjoy the small things, nice holiday, and this is, I love handmade TSL. In addition to that, we have this beautiful leather tag that says Hello Small Things, superior quality, made in Japan, along with this beautiful navy blue stripe at the bottom. And so I think this is so adorable. I had to get it, so I was able to snag one of these. So I wanted to show you this. It came with this pretty tote, which I also pretty like, and it's actually a very good size tote bag here. And so I really liked the size of this. You could fit quite a few items in here. I know I probably don't need any more tote bags, but I can never have enough tote bags. So we have this here. So this was one of the first things that I wanted to show you. So next up, I wanted to share a couple of other things. So they did do a stamp rally, and like I said, I was a volunteer, so I was able to get two of these, one on the day that I went as a customer and the other one on the day I was volunteering. But these are just so cute. And it has a little astronaut here for Houston, NASA, as well as a fountain pen, and each station that you went to had its own little stamp. So Eric Small Things had a stamp, Cute Things from Japan, the Superior Labor had their stamp, Yoshikawa Paper had theirs, and Paper Platts had their stamp. So if you went through all 5 of these vendors, you got to keep this little stamp rally card, which was pretty cool. So that's one of them. I'm going to put this on the side. Another really nice thing that they did, so Eric did some amazing artwork that was specific to Houston. And so they did a lot of Houston-based type of artwork. So we have here the squirrel that's eating a pecan. We have, of course, rocket for, having NASA here, as well as an astronaut right here. Horseshoe, because this is Texas. So a lot of really great artwork that was done specifically for this event. And so I'm very grateful for this. I was able to get some postcards on that. Another really cute postcard I got was this one, which is one also that has the pouches that are often made at Superior Labor, and it also has all this pretty artwork here. So I really enjoy having this one. In addition, we also got the Superior Labor postcards. Sorry about the glare. And these say Houston, Texas on it. And I love that. And it says the Superior Labor's a go with a rocket on it. And so in the back, it just says the Superior Labor postcard. So I have a couple of friends that I like to mail stuff to. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. We also had this business card from Eric herself. This is Hello Small Things, My Favorite Things. And the back has a couple of her artwork as well. Also saying My Favorite Things and Have a Nice Weekend. So I thought that was really cute. You can follow her on Instagram at Eric_Small Things. So one of the fun activities that they had was called a Gacha-pon, which looks like a gumball machine in my opinion. So you put in the dime or the coin so that you can twist it, and then each one will come out with a prize. And so I was lucky enough to snag these prizes. They had 4 special edition ones that were specific to Texas, and I was able to snag all 4 of them. I got the Texas theme one that says enjoy the small things, which is ironic since nothing is small in Texas. We also have the cute little squirrel that is eating its pecan, our astronaut holding a pen, as well as a cowboy boot that says a nice day, again also with the Hello Small Things at the top. So these are rubber stamps. So I am looking forward to being able to use these. Another thing that I got in the Gacha-pon was this cute little keychain. And so this one says good afternoon, and it has a envelope, an ink bottle, as well as like a glass pen for the writing on the ink bottle, writing on paper from the ink bottle. And so I thought this was so cute, and it's on a wax seal. So this was one of the other great things that I got there. Also, I wanted to talk about New Gray. So this is from Yoshikawa Paper, and it is a kind of paper that they have that is actually a very light color of gray that's easy on the eyes. This paper is so smooth, it's amazing. I absolutely fell in love with this, but of course I had to get the amazing leather A5 cover notebook that was an exclusive for this event. And I also have the booklet that comes with the new gray paper that's inside of this. It is a blank notebook, so there are no lines, but they do provide one of these so you can put it behind your sheet to help you still follow a straight line so your handwriting doesn't go down or anywhere else. But another cool little embossing that they have here says handcrafted with love with a beautiful fountain pen. And this booklet is just so well crafted. Superior Labor always does an amazing job when it comes to their leather crafts, and it just feels so smooth and just gorgeous, luxurious. And I just love that ink bottle that they have on there, and it says handcrafted with love. So I had to get this. Again, it has what's called new gray paper inside. Another thing that I got was some paper also from Yoshikawa Papers called Wakami, and it is another type of paper, and this one was made specifically to work on fountain pens. I actually got a couple, and so I have this A5 notebook that I use a lot of A5, so I thought this would be handy. I also use a lot of fountain pens, so I thought this would be handy. And I got the book. So the book is, I have another one that's already opened, and so on the back it just has some information in Japanese, so I cannot read that, but I did want to show you the book. So the book is just it's a square, and so I often like shapes like this because they're not very common. And so with this notebook you get a very white paper, and it is super fountain pen friendly. It was made specifically to be able to take water soluble inks like fountain pen ink, and they had this really cool artwork that's one of the staff did, and I was just amazed at how beautiful it came out, and the colors were so vibrant that I just had to get this. And so I purchased this for myself. In addition, I also got their recycled type of paper, which they call it sutenai, which means no waste, from what I've been told. And it uses 100% recycled paper, 20% cardboard, 25% office and retail paper, and 65% factory scraps. So it is pretty amazing to be able to use recycled paper. Not only that, the texture and the color and the differences in each sheet is just incredible. And I was actually very surprised to find out that this was also fountain pen friendly, and I really like using fountain pens and my inks, and so it worked perfectly well. This was actually the station I was working at the event, and so I got to show a lot of people. I had a lot of people asking me if it was fountain pen friendly, and so I ended up bringing my own fountain pen to test it out on some of their testing paper, and it worked wonderfully. In addition, from Yoshikawa, I also got this air freshener washi from them that has 5 sheets of origami. And so it is made 100% natural iodine and washi paper. And so I'm kind of excited to use this. It also shows ways of making certain origami with this. And then I also got these little tags here, so I thought these were really cute, and they had this beautiful motif on it. I just think it's so gorgeous. As well as getting another A5 notebook. This one was made with the recycled paper, but with Eric's Small Things prints artwork on the very front, and then on the inside it has the recycled paper from this company. So very nice. I love the Japanese stitching that they have on the side, so this was just a must-have. I'm excited to put that also in here, so I will probably be putting that in this booklet as well, so that I have both of them here, so that way I have them both. So I guess I bought a lot of these because I was partial to them because I was working that event. It was a blast working with these guys. They were amazing. In addition to that, they had a notebook making workshop, and so at the notebook workshop, you got to choose 10 pieces of paper, and so I chose, and all of them were so different colors, textures. This one is a beautiful lavender with really pretty inclusions in it. This one has a gold motif on it. One of my favorites was this page that had these beautiful flowers, and the colors are just so vibrant. It was just so beautiful. And I went through this, and you get to hand choose which ones you wanted. And so I chose, as you can see, I chose mainly pastels on this one. And you stitched it on the side and at the bottom, so that you have a little booklet. This one, you got to choose the front cover of it. I, of course, had to choose the one that says Hello Houston on it. And the back has my favorite little squirrel on it as well. And so I got to make this little notebook. So this is like a traveler's notebook insert. I also stamped it up pretty well. They had a lot of stamps from the Superior Labor, so of course I stamped that up. So I have that one. I also have this other one that was made for me, and this one has very, very colorful, much more colorful than what I had chosen, which I'm so happy about because it was colors I usually would not get or textures I wouldn't usually get, but I love it, and I just think it's so pretty. And the middle of this one is just gorgeous. I mean, look at that blue, and the fans, I mean, it's gorgeous. I fell in love with this one. It has this really cool mustard color one. I did go in, they had a journaling, like kind of a crafting table there, and with stickers and different items, and so I went ahead and added my own little stickers and such on it already for certain ones. And of course I stamped this one up with some of the Hello Houston exclusive stamps that they had. So this one was very special to me. It was given to me by one of the guys, and from Yoshikawa Paper, and he even signed it for me. I thought that was just so sweet, and they were just such amazing people to work with, so kind. And I actually got to practice a little bit of my Japanese, what little I know about. Another thing that from Cute Things from Japan is this cute little grid pad here, grid notebook, small little grid notebook with that says enjoy the small things, have a nice day, and on the back has good time, have a nice holiday, hello small things. So this is her artwork from Eric, and I got to meet her. She is just so lovely, and her artwork is, and her messages on her artwork are always just so positive that I just enjoy every part of it. In addition to that, I did get these two Traveler's Notebook inserts. They have new gray paper inside, which is the paper that I talked about earlier. And I'm sorry for the glare. This one has They're Texas themed. So of course, you know, we have some coffee right here with beautiful flowers. And then on the back, we have the Houston with some horses. And here we have Hello Cute Things and an armadillo, which I thought was very, very cute. On this one, we have our iconic blue bonnets. And this one's colored. They had one that was not colored. And then we have some longhorns here in a field of blue bonnets. So I thought that was so pretty. So I had to get these inserts for my traveler's notebook. So I got those. And let me put this over to the side. In addition, of course, I had to get stickers. I love stickers, and so, of course, I had to get some stickers. So, I got this sticker, which is so cute because he's wearing a little cowboy hat, from Michos. She gave this to some of us for free at the journaling crafting table, and I just thought it was so cute, and it says, Hello, Houston. I also got these from Paper Plats that has Eric's Small Things and its little sticker flakes. So I'm excited to use these. They're so cute. I got this one from Superior Labor when I was doing the Canvas workshop, and it says, We Love TSL, Handmade Social Club. This one I got from She Journals a Latte. She was one of the volunteers as well, and she was giving these out for free, and so I really love the artwork on this, and I'm a huge coffee drinker, so I love that. If you get a chance, follow her. She's called She Journals a Latte, and she's really amazing. I also got this cute little tag. It looks kind of like one of their tags from the tote bag, so I had to get that sticker. This one was a freebie in the bag that they gave us. Everyone got a goodie bag, and so it has the information about when it happened. So it was this weekend, August 22nd through the 24th of this year, and it says Hello Houston. In addition, with the Gacha-pon, I did get several of these. These came with the stamps that I showed you earlier when you got your prize. So each of these stickers I got from the stamp Gacha-pon that I did. I also got this one that says Handcrafted with Love and has a pretty fountain pen. This one that says Enjoy the Small Things with a camera and sketchbook. This one, of course, with the ink bottle as well. I also got this one, which has the little wallet, leather wallet that Superior Labor made for this event as well, which I will show you in a minute. Of course, make your day colorful. My favorite things, nice holiday. And so this is another sticker. We also have this one that also says make your day colorful, but it looks like a stamp. And so I thought that was really, really cute. So I had to get that. Again, these are the ones that I got from the Gacha-pon. So it's a lot of the stamps, but in sticker form. And so these came free with these. So I really liked these stickers that I got for that. In addition, I was able to purchase some exclusives from TSL Kurashiki. And these you can only get at this store in Japan. And so I was able to snag these three from them at this event, which would normally not be available to me. And so I'm excited to use these. And so here you can see they're working on the sewing machine. This one, they have a runner going to make a delivery. And then here you have where they're hammering in like the rivets of one of their Superior Labor bags. And so this represents the workshop and the handmade practice that they use in making all of their items. So I was really excited to have this in my collection as well. I got this also, and it's very, very holographic, so hologram, but it has a cute little fox with like an angel fox, and I just thought it was so adorable. I had to have this sticker. We also got some little freebie stickers from Little Craft Place. So if you're familiar with Little Craft Place here in Houston, check them out also. I got a couple of other ones too. I got this one here, I believe also from Paper Platts, and it has these cute little animals, bird, hedgehog, a little cat, some flowers, lots of bunnies, and so I thought this was very beautiful. In addition, I got this one, which also has animals. I guess you can say I really like foxes, and so it had a fox, so had some bunnies and a bear, so I had to get this one. I really like these stickers here. Also, these were exclusive stickers from the event as well, which has a lot of the same that you've been seeing. This one has an armadillo that says hello. The boot that says have a nice day, have a nice trip on Texas. My favorite little squirrel, our astronaut, a Texas sheriff badge, that was pretty, as well as a good luck horseshoe and a 4-leaf clover. I do have 3 of these. Please don't judge. In addition, I also have these. And so these are also exclusive to this event, and it has like the classic sewing machine used at TSL, as well as their canvas bags, and some other little items, as well as their tote bag that they usually sell. And also, yeah, I have 3 of those. Again, please, no judging on that. But these are all the stickers that I got. So happy to show you that. In addition, without stickers, you have to get washi tape, right? So I got washi tape. So they did have some exclusive washi tapes that I will show you right now. So again, don't judge, but I have this exclusive washi tape here that was made for this event as well. And I just think this is so cute. I cannot wait to use it. And it has everything, you know, from this event. I do have also 3 of those. In addition, we have this one as well, which has the one with the astronaut. And we have other items here, a globe, a sailboat. And this one is also equally gorgeous. I know it's still in the bag. I didn't want to open them yet, but it has some really cute cute designs on them. And so I have 3 of these also. And then I have the exclusive one from the Superior Labor. And this one just says Superior Labor on it with their different designs that they have. And so I had to get one of these. And then New Gray has this printable, writable washi tape that I had to get. And so this one is a grid washi tape. So it has grid on it. You can actually write on it, which is so useful. And I did try it out. It even worked on my fountain pen. This one has a dot grid on it. You can't see it as much, but these are 2 that I had to get from New Gray, and so they were really nice washi tapes to get. So I was happy with that. And then with this one, I got this washi tape, which has these tiny little washi tapes inside, and each one has the same design over and over again, but it's 4 small little washi tapes inside. I believe, let me see if I could show you one of the sizes of these. Yeah, still in the packaging, but see, they're very small, and they have the little designs on them. And so I just had to get these. I really, really liked these here. They were so cute. So I had to get that. Okay, so in addition, one of the coolest things was that they released the 2026 calendar of Hello Small Things at this event. And so we were able to snag this small little calendar, and it's like a little booklet that has all of the designs from that Eric has made, and it has the dates and for the entire year, and you can take them out, use them in your journal. But I thought it was amazing that they decided to do the debut on this, or the release on this, at an event here in Houston. You know, we don't get enough things here in Houston like other cities get, so I was just happy that, you know, they considered, you know, and did this for us. It was great. Another thing I had to get was this pink pen by Sarasa. It's a Sarasa Nano, and it has Winnie the Pooh on it. And so I thought that was just so pretty. I also got a lavender one, but I gave that one to my daughter since she loves lavender, and this is in a .38. You can see I haven't opened it yet, but yeah, got this pen here. And then, of course, I got their exclusive pens. So they had two exclusive pens from Kaweco. One was a ballpoint, which I, of course, had to get. And it has this right on the pen. And so it is an exclusive item for this event. And this one is a ballpoint in the mint color. So I wasn't going to get this one. I wasn't going to get it because, you know, do I really need another pen? But it was just so pretty to pass up. So I had to buy that one. And then in addition to that, I got the other special one that they got, which is the fountain pen. And on that one, I just thought it's in the macchiato color. Trying to figure out how to open this. Here it goes. Sorry for the noise, but I really wanted to show you this one. So this one, it has the pen also, and this one has the Eric Small Things design on it. And it is in a Kaweco fountain pen, and you can see here, and it has a fine tip, which is perfect because I love fine tip pens. And so this is my new Kaweco fountain pen in the macchiato color, special edition. One of the cool things with this also is that it came with the clip, which is something that Kaweco does not usually do. You usually have to buy those clips separately. So I was really pleased to see that it came with the clip, so I don't have to buy a separate clip for this one. And it also, the ballpoint pen also came with the clip as well. So that's pretty exciting for me, at least. If you're a fountain pen person, then that's an exciting thing to get, because you can see this one also has the clip on it, so that's really great. So another thing that I got was this cute little mini Delphonics. So this is a little Delphonics keychain, but in a mini size, and it looks exactly like the Delphonics bags. I got it in this beautiful like pastel pink color. The inside, you can put, you know, different items in here, maybe a coin pouch. Not sure exactly what I'm going to use it for yet, but this was just too cute not to pass up. It's called the Utility Mini Delphonics, and so I got myself one of these, so I was lucky to be able to snag one on Saturday. I think I got the last pink one, so that was fun. So what is a stationery haul without buying enamel and brass pins, right? So let me show you what I've got on that aspect of things. So this one here is a pin with the astronaut carrying a tote bag, a Superior Labor tote bag. And so I got that one, as well as this one's in the blue, and then I also got the green. And so I'm giving this one to my son, and I'm going to keep the green one for myself. In addition, this is a conch that I can put on one of my traveler's notebooks, and I got this one in blue, and he's holding a fountain pen. So that one is so cute. I love that one. I also was able to get one of these in this pretty blue color. I really liked it. It's their signature heart. This is I Love Handmade TSL, and I was able to get one of these. This is also a pin. So, whoops, sorry. So I went ahead and purchased that one. In addition, this was another really cool exclusive, and this is a brass clip that says "Hello Small Things, handcrafted with love," with a fountain pen at the bottom. And this one was just too cute to pass up. Had to get me one of these as well. And then, of course, another tag here for one of my other TNs that I wanted to use. And this one has a crane. Sorry if you can't see it very well, but it has a little crane, and it says the Superior Labor on it. And this is also like a little charm that you can use, you know, on anything that you want. Oh, also in the Gacha-pon, as well as getting this wax seal little chain here, I also got this one, which was pretty cute. And it has a little coffee cup with a rose, and I love coffee and I love flowers. Nothing nicer than being at a pretty cafe, and so I just adored this little one. This is my favorite one. So that was one of the other things that I got in the Gacha-pon. So next up, I am going to talk a little bit more about some of the other items that I got. So let me show you this. So I did not need this. I just wanted this. And so what I got was this really cool wrapping paper. And this wrapping paper has all the little designs from Eric Small Things on it. And it comes with these wrapping paper designs right here. The one here you see in the front is this design. Then it also comes with this design and all of these other designs as well. And so I just had to buy it, not for any particular need, but I just really wanted it. And it comes in this really cool new gray folder. And it says new gray right there. And so I thought that was pretty handy to have to hold my little wrapping paper for that. And then here I got a folder that says Superior Labor on it. I thought that was really nice. And then if you remember earlier, I talked about the notebook that I made for the event, and in these here. And so they had the packs of some of this paper there, and so I had to get this one. I thought it was just so cute, and then I like to do a lot of journaling, and so having this in a background would be really pretty. So I was excited to get some of this washi paper as well. So that was something that I got at the marketplace there too. I think I bought everything from this company. I swear, I think it's because I was volunteering to work with them, and I was with their items and explained their items to a lot of people there that I just fell in love with them myself, and I had to get them and support. So another thing I wanted to show you was, so when you're checking out, they gave us this amazing tote. And so, you know, like I said earlier, I don't need another tote bag, but this one is just so cute. And it was our shopping bag, pretty much. Once you paid for everything, they put it in this pretty little tote. And that has all of the same designs that they've been using throughout this whole event. So I thought that was really pretty. And really kind also. It's very sturdy. It's not a thin canvas at all. And so it's really, really sturdy, and I will be so excited to use this. So one of the other things I wanted to show you, because I know my video has gotten pretty long already, was this one. So this is the wallet case that they did for this event. And it also has the ink bottle, as well as the collaboration that they did for this event. Oh my God, that zipper is just so smooth. And so inside, you know, you can use it for whatever you want, but you can have some pockets here to put some cards, credit cards, ID. You can put some cash in here. In addition, they have this little pocket on the side, and it also has the fountain pen, and it says handcrafted with love. And so I thought that was really pretty, and it has some rivets here on the sides. And this leather, it just, you know, it just gets so much prettier over time. And then of course it has their tag that says the superior laborer. We take pride in craftsmanship and never skimp on time and effort, standard and strong. So that is what they usually write on most of their items. And so again, I wanted to show that it did come in this pretty little protection canvas that also has the same collaboration information on there. So I did want to show you that. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is part of the workshops that I did. So I did 2 workshops there in addition to the notebook workshop. And with that, the first one I will show you is the eraser workshop. So Eric from Eric Small Things was there to show us how to make stamps out of eraser blocks similar to this. And so the workshop had these designs that you could choose from, which of course I chose something from level 1, but you could choose from any of these, and they were all very lovely. And it came with different information on how to make the stamp with detailed instructions. She also did a demonstration for us, and it came with a kit so that you can make your own stamps. So we have this kit. That big green thing is the eraser block that you use to make it, and it has carving and a kneaded eraser for some other parts of this that you do, as well as a cutting mat in the back. And this was the one I did in my class. I know it looks kind of jacked up. Please don't judge. My first time making it, but the stamp did not come out too horribly, you know, for my first time doing it. And when I, stamped it down, it actually looked like a tote. So I was pleasantly surprised. I think I will be practicing maybe some of those other ones, being that I still have a big block left over. So I think I can make maybe a couple more out of the ones that she had on the paper. So I'm definitely going to be trying that. Maybe I'll demonstrate how I do that. Not sure. But this kit was pretty cool, and it was nice to learn something different. I didn't even know the beginnings of making a stamp. And then I have one more. The workshop that I did was the canvas workshop, but before I show you that, we had a lot of stamping. So there was a lot of stamping involved. I took this leather piece that I got from Galen Leather, and this is something that I use kind of as a blotter for one of my Tomoe River notebooks, or maybe it's my Cosmo Air notebook from Galen Leather. And I just stamped it up with everything Superior Labor here, Eric Small Things here. The back has stuff from all the stamping from Eric Small Things. And I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it just came out so cool. I really loved it. In addition to that, so I took my own other Superior Labor items that I own, and I could not stop myself. I had to do this. So, ta-da! I stamped it up with one of the stamps as well. Since this is my Superior Labor art kit that I have, it is the rolling kit, obviously. I did show this about a year ago when I just bought it, and man, it has aged very well. I think it was pretty squeaky at first, but now it's just so easy and soft. And doing the stamp on this, it did come out kind of light, but you know, hey, I think it gives it that vintagey old character kind of look to it. I really love it. I was so happy with this. And so I kept it simple, so just the one stamp on that one. And so that's on my art toolkit. And then the second one is my TSL tool case. And this one I've also had for about a year. I showed it when I bought that other one too. And I use it to carry my printer, my mini printer, Canon IV2. And I was able to stamp this one as well. I did a blue heart there, and I also added the black Superior Labor made in Japan there. So I know when I first showed you guys this, I did not know what I was going to use this for. I tried using it with fountain pens. I tried using it with other pens. That just wasn't working for me. But boy, oh boy, when I found out that it fit my Canon IV2 perfectly with, you know, this extra printer paper here and my cord, and it closed perfectly. I mean, I was the happiest camper in the world. I also have like a little TSL pin that I put right there, and so this is just one little thing I wanted to show you. And then this is the last thing I want to show you. So I did a canvas tote, and I got the large. I got the large because I have a lot of stuff sometimes that I'm trying to fit into these small little pouches, and I didn't have like a really large pouch. So we did this TSL craft kit, and we did it with the canvas pouch kit where you can paint your own canvas. They gave us some canvas to kind of practice how hard you have to push on the stamps to get a nice clear stamp, because canvas does not stamp the same way as a normal piece of paper would. So I was able to practice with that a little bit before. This one was probably, yeah, this one's just like a mess right here, but wanted to show you this was kind of the process. And then here is my favorite item. So I made this, and it is an A4 size canvas bag, and we got to choose the color that we wanted at the bottom. You could do whatever design you wanted. A lot of people did stripes, some people did the whole thing, some people stamped up the entire thing. I did a sage color down here at the bottom, and then I did these kind of pink purplish flowers using a stencil. One of the girls there was kind enough to let me borrow her stencil, and I just decided to do this pink purple since pink's my favorite color. They didn't have like a pale pink that I would have wanted, but that's okay because this came out gorgeous. And then I wanted to keep it simple, so I just did their big stamp that said the Superior Labor, handcrafted, standard and strong. And then we had the opportunity to make some tags, and so I made this one out of a piece of leather, and it says Hello Houston, since that's the name of the event. So I got to stamp these letters myself, and in addition to that, I also got to we got to do our own stamping on the zipper pull as well. And so I went ahead and did this CTFJ for Cute Things from Japan, and Zuli, which is my nickname. And so I was really pleased with this. I love how it came out. I love the size. And also on the side, we got to also pick, we had some of these that we were able to pick from. And I got the Texas one, of course, and I put that one there at the top. And I actually have some more because I had a 3 set, and so these are the other tags, but I wanted to keep it simple, so I did not add them. I might add them later, but these are very cute, and so we were able to get these. Some people put them all like here or here, wherever they wanted, but I just kept these. In addition, I made this other second one that also says Hello Houston. Don't know what I'm going to use that for. I'll probably cut it. Maybe I can make it into like a little leather tag or something. But I got to use that. So this was actually part of the practicing before you actually put it on your actual item. So I got to practice this piece too. So I was super happy with that. I thought it came out very pretty. I was very pleased with this. And so I know this is incredibly long, but for those of you that are still tuned in, thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at Arts at the Castle House. And again, I thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.